Good morning, YouTube. Good afternoon, whatever time it is when you're seeing this eventually. Go Preds. Anyway, today is Saturday. I'm working on a 2014 GTR. I've washed it and clayed it. Gonna do a one-step correction and a ceramic coating on it today. Anyway, I'm at the point where I've clayed it already, and that's where I'm at. So let me show you something real quick, something I want to point out. And we're back. Okay, here's the car. It's a 2014 GTR. Belongs to a buddy of mine, and like I said before, today we're doing a little paint correction and a ceramic coating on it for him. I just wanted to point out something that bothers me sometimes when people rely on this. It's nice and shiny, it's been clayed, it's all smooth. Look at that, look at that. Here's a detailer picture right here, look at that. I've been guilty of it sometimes. Anyway, you can take one of those pictures, but you should show somebody the car in the sun or in some type of light. This is a little DIY sun gun with a sun colored bulb in it. Check this out. Ooh, I would not call that finished at all. Now, some of it's clay marring. You're going to get that when you're lifting contaminants. There you go, there's some right there. What's going to come out, but you know, if I was to say, check that out, bro, wouldn't be very accurate, would it? Anyway, so the car so far has gotten an O&R bath. I cleaned first off I cleaned the wheels with Griot's heavy duty wheel cleaner and took some of the old tire dressing off of the tires with some Meguiar's super degreaser, 4-to-1 I think. It's thick on there. I just wanted to take some off. I'm going to add some ammo mud later. Of course, the calipers, I've got the calipers all perfect, and the barrels and all that. He didn't actually want me to touch the wheels, but in my opinion, if somebody's paying you, I think you should over-deliver a little bit. There's a little G out there. So I'm over-delivering in this way by doing his wheels for him. We haven't discussed coating them. I'm not sure if they're going to get coated. We'll see where we are on how much coating I have. So anyway, it's been O&R washed at the standard dilution ratio. Half an ounce to a gallon was 256 to 1. With the Big Red sponge. That's what I like to use on pretty much everything now, unless I'm washing a truck that's got mud all over it and I need to blast it off with the pressure washer first. In which case, it will probably still get O&R because I love it and I trust it and I use it on everything. Anyway, it was then clayed with O&R at the clay lube dilution. I think it's 2 ounces to a gallon, which comes out to, I think, 1 capful per 32 ounce spray bottle. That one right there on the right. So it's been clayed, of course. Let's see, did I say the clay bar? It was a Sonus white fine clay bar. Trying to keep the marring to a minimum, this being a black car, and also being that we're gonna find a one-step solution for this car. It's just gonna be one step, and then we're going to use Optimum paint prep, and we're gonna get all the polishing oils and strip everything off the car. I think I might paint prep each panel before I polish it too, because I think he's got some spray wax on this thing. This car has actually been kept incredibly clean. So washing it was pretty much just knocking the dust off of it. Then my O&R is not dirty at all. So that's nice. I just took some Meguiar's all-purpose cleaner and wiped out the tips while I was O&R in the car. He's kept the tips clean. That's rare for a GTR owner right there. These are usually black, right? Right. So anyway, let's get on with it. I'm gonna find a solution with Roop's Bigfoot Mini, the 75E, and 3-inch pads, and my Griot's Boss G21 and 5.5-inch pads. I think I'm gonna end up with the orange correcting pads and the correcting cream, or maybe even the perfecting cream. We'll see. I'm gonna use that test spot on the hood that's got that clay marring to see what we're gonna go with here. But it's gonna turn out awesome. When we're all done, we're gonna slather it with Optimum Gloss Coat. Get 2 or 3 years of protection out of it. It's gonna be a garage baby, but it's gonna get driven. This thing's beautiful. For those of y'all that don't know, I work at Nissan. I'm in the design change coordination department, and we're awful proud of these things. They're just expensive, even for us. All right. And we're back. It's been about 9 hours doing the correction on the GTR. It went really well. There's one part of the driver rear quarter, actually a section of the bumper that was that had some pretty deep sanding marks in it. The bumper's been repainted. So I went after that. My combo for the whole car was the Griot's Boss 5.5-inch correcting pad with the Griot's Boss correcting cream. It ends up being my one step pretty much all the time. I thought maybe soft paint, maybe I might go lighter, but I got some more defects out with this, and it still finishes. If you've used it, you know it finishes awesome. So right, correcting pad, correcting cream. I used the Boss G21 and also my Roops 75E, the Bigfoot Mini, with the 3.5-inch Boss correcting pads with that same cream. Did awesome for the car. There was one portion, like I said, there's one portion on the, let's see, there, the part of the rear fascia, the rear bumper, right below the rear quarter, that had bad sanding marks in it. So I went after that with a Meguiar's 5.5-inch microfiber cutting pad with Griot's Boss fast correcting cream. 2 passes with that, even with how bad it was, it corrected it. It finished it right up. And really, I'm not sure why. I don't know if the paint that they refinished the rear fascia with was super hard or something, but it was so clear. I have to give props probably to that Boss fast correcting cream, because we all know how well that finishes. It's almost LSP ready, which is nuts. It's nuts. It cuts fast and it finishes awesome. So anyway, car's finished. Take you around it real quick. Dun, dun, dun. So here it is. There are very few defects left on the car. And wow, I mean that metallic just pops. You can see a couple of little deeper marks. It's like somebody walked past the car with something. We didn't plan on any two-step for this car. That rear quarter, I just could not let it go. It was so bad, I could not let it go. The 3-inch was great for all the small strips of paint on the front end of the GTR. These little areas like in there, around the mirrors, you know the deal. You know the deal. But it's super clear. It looks awesome. So now we're gonna lay some Optimum Gloss Coat, ceramic coating on this bad boy. and we'll be done. See ya.